Fans are left in complete shock by the heartbreaking, jaw-dropping plots that The Bold and the Beautiful has never shied away from. The tragic love triangles, the well-kept secrets, or the dramatic character exits. The soap opera has a long history of evoking strong emotions and surprising turns. Recent rumors suggest that one of these twists is with Dr. Taylor Hayes, one of the show's most recognizable characters. Is Taylor about to say the last goodbye? Is her character getting close to reaching her destination? Though fans are plenty of speculations, let's examine the history, the hints, and the possible consequences of Taylor's demise in more detail. Taylor Hayes, the treasured persona. Since her 1990 premiere, Dr. Taylor Hayes, portrayed by the gifted Hunter Tylo, has been a crucial character on The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor, a well-known psychiatrist, has been involved in some of the most compelling plots on the show, especially those involving her complex friendship with Ridge Forrester and her rivalry with Brooke Logan. Taylor has seen more than her fair share of tragedy, heartbreak, and even death over the years, all of which she has miraculously recovered from. Taylor's story, which included surviving an aircraft accident and being thought to be dead before being taken prisoner in Morocco, has come to represent tenacity. But recent revelations imply that Taylor could be doomed to a destiny from which even she is unable to escape, despite her many comebacks. However, why now? What clues would indicate Taylor's impending death, and how might this plot develop? Indications that Taylor may be leaving. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful are aware of the author's penchant for subtly hinting to upcoming events. Viewers have seen a sequence of events in the last several months that appear to be leading up to something important for Taylor's character. The following significant events have sparked rumors among fans about Taylor's possible demise. Taylor's unresolved relationships. The fact that Taylor has unresolved issues with her family and friends is a big red signal. Her relationship with Ridge in particular has been complex for years. The drama revolves on their intermittent romance. Taylor has been reflecting on her previous transgressions and expressing a need for closure in recent episodes, which is often a hint that a character's storyline is drawing to a close. Fears and mysterious symptoms. Health problems are often used in soap operas as a story technique to indicate a character's approaching death. Taylor has been seen exhibiting inexplicable weariness, dizziness, and other nonspecific symptoms in recent bouts. Although they may be written off as insignificant, they have happened more often, which has fans wondering whether the authors are preparing a plot point involving a fatal sickness. Emotional farewells. Taylor's communications with her family members provide yet another important hint. In recent scenes, Taylor has spent tender moments with Ridge and her kids, Steffi and Thomas. Fans are left wondering whether the authors are prepping viewers for a tragic exit after seeing these poignant encounters that have the feel of a farewell tour. Behind-the-scenes rumors. Rumors that are spreading behind the scenes are adding fuel to the flames. There have been rumors that Hunter Tylo would want to leave the role of Taylor, while nothing has been proven. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful have begun to speculate that Taylor's time on the show may be coming to an end, whether for personal reasons or as a result of artistic choices made by the producers. Taylor's death's effect on the show. Should Taylor really meet her end, the program and its characters would be severely affected. Let's examine how The Bold and the Beautiful's main characters might be impacted by her passing. Ridge Forrester. Another love lost. Torsten Kay's character Ridge Forrester has never had a smooth connection with Taylor. Even though Ridge has alternated between Taylor and Brooke, there has been an unbreakable link between the two. If Taylor passed away, Ridge would be distraught, no question. The loss could rekindle previous grief and guilt, particularly in light of their complex background. Following Taylor's passing, Ridge can react in one of two ways. He may turn to Brooke for solace, which would reignite their long-distance relationship. Alternatively, as Brooke attempts to deal with the emotional impact, Taylor's death can cause a rift between them. Since Ridge has always been a guy of intense emotions, the passing of someone as significant to him as Taylor might have a significant effect on his choices in the future. Grief and growth with Steffi and Thomas Forrester. The passing of Taylor would also have a profound effect on her children, Thomas, Matthew Atkinson, and Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Since Steffi and her mother have always been very close, losing Taylor would surely be one of the most difficult things Steffi has ever gone through. Significant personal obstacles have previously been experienced by Steffi, such as the death of her spouse Finn, Tanner Novlin, and her battles with addiction. Her mother's passing can drive her to the verge of despair, but it might also be an opportunity for personal development and empowerment. Thomas would also be devastated by Taylor's death. Over the years, Thomas has battled his own demons, such as his tendency toward manipulation and mental health problems. He may relapse into old behaviors as a result of his mother's passing, or he could be motivated to improve himself and pay tribute to Taylor by changing his life for the better. Brooke-Logan, an intricate rivalry concludes. One of the most recognizable rivalries in soap opera history, between Taylor and Brooke-Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, would also come to an end with Taylor's death. For decades, the two women have been engaged in a decades-long war for Ridge's affection and attention. Although Brooke would undoubtedly be saddened by the passing of her longtime rival, she could also feel some closure in Taylor's passing. Now that Taylor is out of the picture, Brooke may be able to go on with Ridge without the competition between them hanging over her head. But given what we know about Brooke, her grieving would probably be difficult. Despite their intense rivalry, Brooke and Taylor have had their fair share of respectful and understanding moments over the years. Following Taylor's passing, Brooke may find herself thinking back on their past together and the ways that Taylor influenced and pushed her. Theories and reactions from fans. The likelihood of Taylor's death has elicited conflicting emotions from fans, as with every significant plot development. While some fans feel that Taylor's time on the show is over, others are heartbroken at the idea of losing such a popular character. Fans have been speculating a lot on social media and on fan forums, expressing their own thoughts about how the plot will develop. Taylor's demise as a transient story device. One widely held belief among followers is that Taylor's death may not be final. Dramatic twists and turns are characteristic of soap operas, and this is not the first time a character has died just to reappear later. Some fans think that Taylor's passing was just meant to be a temporary narrative device, maybe setting up a scenario in which she is first thought to be dead but is really alive and being kept hostage or experiencing amnesia. The Bold and the Beautiful has a history of raising people from the dead, which lends credence to this hypothesis. Fans of the show who recall Taylor's previous death in the aircraft accident are aware that anything can happen in the soap opera world. Is there a possibility that the authors are preparing Taylor for a future miraculous comeback? A last farewell. Conversely, other people think that Taylor's passing will be irreversible this time. Some fans are bracing themselves for a devastating departure, given the emotional weight of the previous episodes and the feeling of finality in her encounters with other characters. The Bold and the Beautiful would be saying goodbye to an era if this is Taylor's last departure. The speculations that Hunter Tylo is leaving the job lend more credence to this hypothesis. It's likely that the writers have opted to give Tylo's character an appropriate, emotional farewell that facilitates closure and catharsis if she has truly decided to quit the show permanently. A startling turn of events. There's always the chance of a shocking plot twist, of course. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful are used to suspenseful episodes, and the writers could be preparing something completely different. Is Taylor's demise a component of a greater plot? Could she have died at the hands of another character, starting a series of events that would reverberate across the whole show? According to some fans, Taylor's death may have something to do with a bigger plot involving the Forrester family or perhaps a brand new antagonist. In either case, the next episodes will be plenty with drama, suspense, and heartache for fans.